And let me tell you, I'm not conceited, I'm just convinced. Larry, listen, I'm so modest.
Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century.
Jarrod Glandt
At Grant Cardone. Welcome to this week's
Hashtag
episode of Young Hustlers.
Dude, who doesn't hustle, Jarrod?
Man, only those who have refused to hustle themselves.
You know what? The people that condemn the hustle are people that have given up on it. They tell you it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe somebody crawled up in your head.
Are you doing too much?
Oh,
You're working too late.
You should really slow down, Jarrod. You're working too hard. Enjoy life.
Keep puking on me.
Yeah, that can come from anybody. It can come from mom, dad, right?
Girlfriend, wife.
You ever heard from somebody close to you like, why don't we just enjoy ourselves?
Not we, but you.
Oh.
Yeah, not like we together. Not like, hey, we should like I feel like we would be like coming from my girl or my parents. You know,
Yeah,
I feel like
totally.
friends are like you should slow down. Like you know.
Yeah, we're talking about startups.
Money
today,
isn't
okay?
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it makes a big difference.
It ain't everything, but it is the route to freedom.
Yeah.
Hey, we're talking today about your hustle, what millennials have to do. Every week, every Thursday, 1 o'clock, we come here. Hashtag Young Hustlers. That's at Jarrod Glandt. You can hit us on Twitter. You can ask your questions there. Today, we want to talk to you about something we're going through.
Oh,
Jarrod,
yeah.
set it up for us.
Oh, yeah.
Baby.
So basically, we're going through a massive expansion right now, and we've gotten to the point where we're getting a lot of people reaching out to
Tell
us.
them about that email I sent you last night, man.
Oh, yeah. He sends me this email, and he's like,
Like at 1 o'clock in the morning.
super late. He said, hey, what's up, man? What's going on? You need to talk? We can talk.
You can always talk to me, man. You need to talk?
And so I wrote him. I was like, man, I just feel like we got a lot of balls up in the air. I've been working, 12-hour days pretty much every day working on.
You ain't done a 12-hour day all week.
I was in Coral Springs at 8:30 in the morning yesterday. Left my house at 7, and I didn't leave here till 7:30 or 8.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
So look, got a lot of balls up in the air, a lot of things going on, and
yeah, we're getting so many leads here right now that we can't even respond to them all through tiredofmissingsales.com.
And now we got to hire salespeople, and we got to have training process, and we've got to have full lead management process. So
I'm not
it's
going to
just
interrupt you either.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
And the company's 25 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
So and we were talking today about like what's the topic today, and I'm like, the topic needs to be that we're in a new startup mode.
Yeah. And so the big point is it a startup, the big picture of this whole show is that a startup doesn't mean you're just getting started. A startup means you're entering a new phase. So like for us, the business has been around for 25 years. 4 years ago, we create these online universities that were extremely successful. And now we're in that next stage of startup where we need to put some serious process in place and ramp up so that we have a scalable business that we can continue to push out. And I'm guessing that a lot of people out there, whether you are an employee or you have your own business, you may be experiencing the same thing too.
Yeah.
So if that is you, we want you to call today, 305-865-8668. We want to hear from you, and we want to share our problems with you.
Have you thought about starting up? Have you maybe started up and failed? Okay, because I know I've done all this. Look, you're starting a new week, a new month, a new relationship. You're moving to a new place. People avoid starting, and when they get to the startup mode, then they might make some mistakes. I know I made a bunch of them in the beginning, and I'm concerned that I continue to make mistakes. If you look up a startup in the dictionary, it says startup is a company, a partnership, or temporary organization. That could be a girlfriend, boyfriend.
Sure.
It could be moving to another city. It could be, hey, you just added some kids to your life. Startup, a company, partnership, or a temporary organization designed to search for a repeatable and a scalable business model, which I wish I knew that definition when I started my business, because I went straight into speaking and consulting, and it wasn't scalable because I was basically just selling time. These companies generally newly created or in phase of development and research for markets. The term became popular in the .com. Okay. Now, I just want to give you a little background, then we're going to take a caller. Startups. We're going to give you the mistakes that you're going to make.
We're kind of serious today. Have you noticed that? Like, we're kind of serious today.
I am serious. Okay. I want to talk to you about the mistakes of startups, but before I do that, I want to talk to you about startups. Are at an all-time high in this country, according to the Kaufman Index of Entrepreneurial Activity.
By
the way, this weekend when you're on the beach, Labor Day weekend,
this is important.
Look up in the sky, and you could see a message
in Los Angeles
from G. In your city, wherever you are,
yep.
Look up in the sky from Los Angeles to Miami,
coast to coast,
from New York to Sacramento.
From
Look
China.
up in the sky because you may see I tried to do Don't Be a Little Bitch.
But they wouldn't let us.
But they said, no, we can't do it. My friends at
Airsign.com.
Airsign.com. Unbelievable people. They're going to be flying banners and blowing smoke signals.
And not those kind of smoke signals.
Look, tell you what, whoever tweets it, whoever are the first 100 people to tweet, I have a free gift for you. Let me just tell you, let me give you these facts. Look up in the skies this weekend. Okay, and you're going to see something.
In your face!
In your face, baby. In your face. And the first person that selfies themselves with the banner or with the smoke, the first 100, I have a free gift. Hashtag 10X. Okay. In the last 15 years, this country has never had more startups than you have right now. The entrepreneurial rate in the U.S. is already well above the .com bubble times.
Wow.
What's holding you from a startup, okay? And by the way, if you work for somebody else, because most people think, oh, when I'm starting up, I got to go work for myself. No, you don't. You're starting up all the time with me, right?
I'm starting up today. Today, I just had to start up.
Shit. We kind of worried about the month ending because we got to start a new month.
Yeah. And then we got to start a new month after that.
And then we got all these new products rolling out. I'm like, oh, my God, it's another startup. Okay, I want to go through the steps. What do we got, a minute? Let's take one caller, Devin from Dallas, and then we'll go to break.
Devin from Dallas. Welcome to Young Hustlers.
You got a minute to drop your thunder, dog.
All right, cool.
Come on.
What's up? What's your question?
Who are you?
Come on, man.
Yeah, sure thing. My question. Well, I went to this expo today, hiring expo.
Yep.
And they're a great fan of Grant Cardone, and they actually showed a Skype call with you yesterday. They're called CFF Financial.
Oh.
Yeah.
CFF.
Yeah, exactly. And they're hiring, and I want a job with mine. I just need help. I just want to see what I need to do to make me stick out.
Good. What I want you to do, this is what I want you to do right now to stick out. I want you to tweet their company. I want you to add my name at Grant Cardone. I want you to take a video of yourself and tell them why you want to work for the company.
60
and to
seconds.
Send it to somebody there. 45 to 60 seconds, no longer than that, with your name, with an annotation of your phone number, where to call. And then I want you to follow that up with a phone call, all right? Stay with us. We're talking about startups. Devin's starting up right now. This is Grant Cardone. That's at Jarrod Glandt. You're watching Young Hustlers, and we ain't serious about nothing except starting up.
Come on.
Tired of missing sales? Come on, be honest. Are you getting all there is in the marketplace? Take an honest look in your mind's eye at your sales team right now. Are they doing everything they can to make that extra sale? If you're tired of watching your salespeople be tongue-tied, not follow up, not know their product, not know what to say at that critical moment, welcome to tiredofmissingsales.com. My name's Grant Cardone. I know your frustrations. Look, whether your people sell over the phone or in person, whether you sell a tangible or an intangible, I can increase the sales of any company by at least 15% guaranteed. Go to tiredofmissingsales.com and I'll show you the top 3 reasons your salespeople don't make those extra sales. Go to tiredofmissingsales.com.
You one of those people not satisfied with good? If you're at $100 and want to go to $100,000, or if you're at $1 million and want to achieve $10 million, it's time to change your game. When are you going to make the move? If you want more freedom, if you want more choices in your life, then Grant Cardone's MP3 Game Changer package is for you. It's the 10X rule. The Rules of Success and Sell or Be Sold was narrated by Grant Cardone himself. Learn to go from nothing to everything, from being unknown to being known worldwide. Grant wants you to have your freedom and to achieve your highest potential. Grant Cardone came from nothing and is now a multi-millionaire. The information contained in this package got him there. You need the tools, the inspiration, the guidance, and the technique to achieve your potential. Order now at grantcardone.com/game changer. That's grantcardone.com/game changer. Always be moving forward. Find your freedom and your opportunity. Order your Game Changer MP3 package today.
Hey, welcome back to Young Hustlers.
Welcome back.
Grant Cardone, thank you for showing up today.
I got to give, this is at Jarrod Glandt. I got to give my man a shout out.
Who?
You.
Oh, why?
We did something incredible.
What did we do, bro? What did we do? What did I do?
Remarkable.
What?
In 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
The sex show.
I did a sex show yesterday.
The sex show.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Elena. Him and Elena did a sex show.
55,000 hits.
55,000 views in 24 hours.
And it might be frozen right now. Who knows? Check out the G&E show.
We thought we should just talk about sex today instead.
Well, I'm gonna drop all this business shit.
Yeah.
You know, startup,
Sell or be
sales.
sex.
I'm just gonna sell or be sexed.
Close more deals, get more ass.
If you're not first, you're sexed. Okay, hey, we're talking about startups today. Okay, here are my points for startup. You're gonna start up, start. That's it. That's the startup.
Go.
Number
show
2,
up.
start selling, get money. Start selling right now from the get-go. That's not what you're going to see at most startup sites that have information. Take the money that you get from the startup. I'm keeping it simple, okay? Streety right here.
Mm-hmm.
Take the money, reinvest it in your company. As soon as you go out and sell, boom, drop it back in the company. Do not go out and buy furniture, computers, and all that. It's a big mistake.
Or a big old watch.
Yeah, no, you want to save on it.
Don't believe me, just watch.
And please save on the big watch. There's not even a good watch, okay? And number 4, market your business. Market. Take that money, reinvest, okay, and start marketing your business different than selling. And number 5, start over again at a new condition because now somebody knows you.
So now let's make this more relevant because this for me, I'm thinking like total company perspective.
Yeah.
Like this is a company.
Yeah.
Well, how about a salesperson? How do I have a startup for we're getting towards the end of August right now.
Yeah.
September's a new month. How can I start up in September?
I need to sit down and write my business plan. What's my business plan? Who am I calling? Who am I going to see? What am I going to do? What am I committing to? Now start. Don't stay in the plan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's interesting. Microsoft's got an article out. Driving a fire engine without a route is the biggest mistake for startups. Drive a fire engine without a route.
So having no plan, having nowhere where you're going. Yeah.
You almost always hear entrepreneurs need a passion to succeed, the so-called fire in the belly. Well, enthusiasm can be overrated. They say to fan startup flames, you need more than high energy. You need a plan. Contrary to this article right here, see a lot of people get stuck in the plan, spending money on the plan, investing money in the plan, and don't go out and start making calls.
And we run and gun.
Well, we do. Dude,
We run and gun.
That was part of your thing the other day. Dude,
Yeah.
the run and gun ain't working.
Well, you know, I mean, we're so far to the opposite end of the spectrum on this piece because we don't wait for plan. We don't try for perfection. We go for production, activity today, now,
Quantity
even
first.
if it's wrong.
Yeah.
We push out in every direction as fast as we can. And
But that can destroy a lot of people
well,
because
it
they get beat.
when you start getting a lot of traffic, it exposes inefficiencies in your process within the business.
Yeah. Number
So-
2 mistake at Microsoft is selling way too cheap. Now, what's interesting to me is in this article, they say first thing you want to do is build a plan. The next thing they say, the next mistake is selling too cheaply. I'm like, well, you kind of missed a step here, which is go out and sell. Okay, they save that to like step 7, but the step 2 is I sold
Sell your
too
product,
cheap.
yeah.
But that's true. You know, a guy starts a new company, or a salesperson becomes involved in a new job, or you start a new relationship, a new month, and you start giving stuff away in order to get things happening. Like that's, you need to fill your pipeline up. I talk about,
So like if this was a relationship,
yeah,
okay, and you were starting up a relationship.
like you have been.
Yeah. See,
You're
didn't-
still in startup
well,
mode, dude.
Even I think even before you get into the relationship, you're in startup mode because you're actively
You want to
looking.
move this to sex to get more hits,
I'm
don't
trying
you?
to move it to sex right now. But so you could sell yourself cheap, right?
Well, you could.
Or sell yourself short.
Or you could say, hey, I know I'm worth all this money, and you're not.
Yep.
You're not yet, and not get the business. Look, you need to figure out that there's business out there you want to pay for. It's worth having it to get, but you can't have everybody, okay? A lot of people start with a beta. Like I'm working with a group right now, showed them a product, and the guy's like, I want to pilot. Good, let's pilot it, bro. You got 40 locations, let's pilot it 5 of them. He took that to mean that it was going to be free. That wasn't my definition. I thought he was talking about a whale. I thought he was talking about pilot whales.
I thought he was talking about a pilot flying a jet.
That's what I thought about too. Hey, in your city, from L.A. to Miami this week, look up in the sky. If you're the first 100 people to selfie yourself with my banner or my air smoke, my air sign, is that what it's called?
It's going to be a laser light show too.
Okay. Then I have a free gift for anybody that can selfie that. Let's talk to Michael from Fort Lauderdale. By the way, Saturday afternoon or Saturday around 11 o'clock, Michael, look up in the skies above Fort Lauderdale.
What's happening?
Michael, are you there about startups?
Yeah, I'm here, man. Hey, this is Michael Rose from Business Loan 48 Hours. How you doing, man?
I'm doing
Business
all right,
loan,
man.
48 hours. What's up, man?
I'm good, man. Hey, I just wanted to ask you guys, hey, Jarrod, hey, Grant. I just want to ask you guys, man, I just started this company, and I put my heart and soul in it for a week now. And
For a week?
you guys, yeah, for a week now.
Dude, you are in startup.
Yeah.
Startup mode, like right there. So I know you guys, just spoke about it, building a business plan, doing all of that stuff. Right now I'm working on my marketing plan, and I just wanted to know. I mean, when you guys just started, something that probably you didn't know anything about. I mean, what was your procedure like? I mean, other than the research.
Well, let me ask you this. Okay, what is your company?
All right. First of all, it's Business Loan 48 Hours. What we do, we provide secure loans.
Okay,
for
do you have the
businesses.
money to loan out right now?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, the first step is to start marketing. Okay, you've been doing it a week. Have you been marketing the product yet?
No, that's the business.
And by
part.
marketing, he doesn't mean spending out money and promoting. He means like this could be physical.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Human capital.
I don't know
picking
why
up the phone.
everybody thinks marketing is a digital ad on Google. Okay, you don't need to advertise right now. You need to go tell people who's a target for your market.
Hey!
Who's a target for your product? Yeah. Hey!
Look at me. You need money? I got it and can get it to you quick.
For instance, okay, you've been a week, dude. Okay, here's the deal. Get out of startup mode now and get in. Go. You start an engine. You don't just sit there.
Right.
Think about a car. You start the car, and what do? You either put it in drive or you put it in reverse. But you want to go now. Go. People stay in startup mode too long. For instance, the definition of marketing, and I suggest every millennial, every entrepreneur out there, regardless of your age, look up definitions. Marketing is the process of communicating the value of a product or service to a customer. If you're not doing that, dude, first step I made, the biggest mistake I made with my company is I took too long to go to market my product, my services, and my ideas. So give me 3 people that would be a player for your money.
Let me see. I can give you 3 industries: real estate, restaurant.
No, man.
People,
No,
man.
man. I didn't ask for an industry, dog. Why don't you just say I could market to the planet?
Yeah.
3
I can
people.
market to
3
anyone.
people. What city you calling from? Fort Lauderdale?
Fort Lauderdale.
Give me
Florida.
3 companies in Fort Lauderdale that need to borrow money. Yeah, that's a
Put me
problem.
on the spot. You put me on the spot there.
Yeah.
That's a problem. What you been doing, dude?
Hanging out at the beach.
Okay, here's the mistakes I made. Don't make them. Not starting to market. Number 2, going through repeated startup modes.
And not understanding it, not being aware of it? Like,
Yeah,
what do you mean by that?
Like I'm always starting up.
Yeah.
I just keep starting up and not saying, hey, I got to accelerate now.
Right.
Number 3, staying in startup mode over and over, not changing my condition. So look, you need to go out and get a client, dude. Once you get a client, then you can tell somebody, I just got a client. They told me about you. I'm here to lend you some money. Mm-hmm. So you got to get out of startup mode and accelerate now, all right? Okay, Michael, I hope that helps,
You need
bro.
that list today. By
Also,
the end of the
get
day.
Sell or Be Sold. That's going to help you a lot.
Oh, I have your 10X.
Oh, beautiful. Do you have Sell or Be Sold?
Yeah, I do. I have Seller Be Sold, Closer's Guide.
You might want to open the book.
Read it.
I read Seller Be Sold and 10X Rule.
You should read it
Well, you
again.
might want to read it again and throw some gasoline on yourself and do some Michael Pryor around the house. Not Michael. What was his name? Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor.
Blow up, dog. Burn yourself.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Hey, this weekend, look up into the sky.
Look in the sky.
Look in the sky. I got to get that song. Okay, look up in the sky. Take a selfie of yourself. If you see my banner in the background, okay, hashtag 10X, tweet it. First 100 people get something free from
We're
me
coming
and
back.
JG. Why didn't you follow me up, though, man? I don't understand this.
Well, I mean, I couldn't really tell you.
Y'all don't want my money. Why you gonna treat me like that, man? Why you ignore me? My kids ignore me. My wife ignores me. The doorman ignores me. And then when I go to the blow store, y'all ignore me. If I put $750,000 down, what would the payment be on that house?
I can't give you a payment, but I can be your realtor.
How long have you been in real estate?
27 years.
You can't give me a payment after 27 years? I can go on the internet right now, and I can look up the payment if you can't help me.
Hello? Hey, I was curious if you had a black M5 in stock right now.
I do not.
Oh, okay. All right.
I have a white one.
Oh yeah, black. Some like white. Thank you.
It is an epidemic in this country. It is terrible. It's horrendous. It's awful. I hate it. It's killing me. If you want us to mystery shop you, just call the office. We'll be happy to put you on the list.
I'm gonna touch the sky. Keep your eyes in the sky.
Welcome
Put
back.
your hands in the air. Waving side to side like you just don't care.
Young hustlers, baby. We're talking about startups. Have you started? Are you starting a new month? You starting a new relationship? You starting a new week? You starting a new day? Dude, everybody's in startup. Everybody. You don't have to go on your own to be in startup. Jared, you're always rebranding yourself, right?
Always, man. Always. We're always launching new products, creating new.
Got to bring it fresh,
new
baby.
ways to distribute the
You
product.
know, you
new
like a
ways-
produce department, you know?
Like a
when I
produce-
think of you, I think of produce.
like lettuce,
Kind of get lettuce, bananas.
avocados.
Yeah, because when you go into a produce department, you need to think about yourself like a produce department because, you know, you got to keep it fresh.
Oh, like crispy, like
Yeah, yeah, and if the bananas are going bad, you need to discount them, okay? You need to discount them. You got to keep it fresh, man. You got to keep the water spraying on them, man. That's what we do in Young Hustlers, man. We try to keep it fresh with you. Hey, this weekend, look up into the skies. Look up into the sky. And if you see my banner, you see my air smoke, airsign.com. Airsign.com is going to be blasting the USA.
shout out Patrick Walsh.
Is going to be blasting the USA with signs in the sky. Tweet yourself with a selfie. The first 100, I got a free MP3 download that'll freaking rock
Fire.
your life.
Fire.
Hashtag 10X. Let's go to Brian in Rockaway. We're talking about startups.
Brian, welcome to the show.
Brian! Come on, man.
Hello.
What's up, Brian?
What's the lag time? Why do we have so much lag time between the caller and when I say, Brian?
Oh, hey, how we doing?
What's up, bro?
I'm doing good. I'm from Rockaway, New Jersey. How you guys doing?
I'm great, man. I'm great. Okay, let's cut all the bullshit pleasantries out and get to it.
absolutely. Well, basically right now in my hometown, I mean, I know you sat down with Alex Morton in Vima, and, we blew it up here a couple times, but the way that young people and even adults are looking at what we have going on here, their view on it tend to be very negative. So I wanted to know, I know you're talking about rebranding. I was just watching your show, Jarrod was talking about, or however you're talking about produce. Like, how could I start to rebrand so that people look at it more in a positive light? Like, what would be some action steps that I could do?
To rebrand your product in a positive light?
Yes.
Well, you got to get sold on exactly what you're doing. Are you trying to sell the product? Or are you trying to sell the business model? Like I always do this. Like I'll always go down and I'll write like we just had a meeting the other morning. Why is our product worth 5 times more than we charge for it?
Yeah.
Like get crystal clear on that. Like what are all the reasons why your product is the best beverage to buy? And then why is the model that you choose to distribute the business through the best?
Jarrod's telling you right, Brian, okay? Because you're with Vima, right?
Yes, sir.
Alex Martin over there. So you went out into your marketplace. You called on some people. Some people, they pissed on the whole multi-level marketing, network marketing, pyramid.
I just go buy a Red Bull. It's half as much.
And I talk about it. I talk about it in this book. A guy sold, all excited, pumped up, goes out, has a couple people sell him out of his ideas. So every morning here at my company, okay, we have gets kicked in the teeth. I don't want to get on that horse anymore.
Yeah, no way.
And you get out. You get outsold.
You
get sold. Exactly. So that's where we're talking about startups. I say the mistakes I made in startup was, number one, not starting to market. Number two, I didn't stay sold on going back into the market because I got my teeth kicked in once I finally went out there.
And then you get your tail tucked between your legs.
And then how do I get sold? And then if you're surrounded by other people at Vima that I'm having the same problem.
It's tough.
I know, man.
Everybody wants to think about it.
Only a few people make it. Yeah, dude, how about only 1% ever make it? Maybe 5 or 6% of the people make it on planet Earth do well. 74% of all Americans are living paycheck to paycheck.
1%.
50%. Yeah, 50% of millennials are freaking without a job. A bunch of them are having to move back in home. You need to stay so sold, bro. So sold that nobody can sell you out of your deal.
Conviction's a muscle, and you got to work it out every day.
And then once you do that, bro, you got to freaking accelerate. You cannot stay in the garage. Think about a car with a startup. You start the car, you go in reverse, or you go in drive. Take the brakes out. Once you accelerate, take the brakes out. You don't need a GPS. Run over everything in front of you. Just start freaking run over everything. Like what's that game where they kill people in a car?
Oh, Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, you got to be like Grand Theft Auto once you start up, man. Does that help, bro?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, send me some product. Tell Alex Martin I'm still waiting for my product. Some bitch hadn't sent me any product.
You know what?
Came over here. I gave his company a bunch of attention, and he came empty-handed, little bitch that he is.
Hey, I'll make sure you get some within the month.
All right, bro.
Alex. All right. I want to show people, man. I want to show people. Okay, let's take Barrett from Reno. Barrett, you were just dealt a 16. Okay? You were just dealt a 16. Do you hit? Barrett's gone. Do you hit?
Of course you do. Of course.
Well, what if the dealer's got
What
a
if you're
6?
Chinese? What if you're Chinese?
Okay, then you don't.
The Asians don't hit 16. They're like, I ain't hitting.
Okay.
Do you know that you will bust out hitting a 16 80% of the time?
I think that's a fabricated statistic.
I just blacked out.
That's a fabricated statistic because I asked another dealer and they said that's bullshit.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. What's your question? Are you in startup mode?
Yeah. So here's my story. I'm a software developer.
Software developer.
I make pretty decent money.
Decent money.
My biggest problem was
your biggest problem is
comfortable.
You're not comfortable.
You're not. You are comfortable.
No, I got comfortable.
Ooh, yeah, that's a big one, dude.
And that was the biggest issue with me.
You know what you need to do? You need to go scare the shit out of yourself.
Yeah.
You need to find something so juicy.
Where are you right now? Where are you right now?
That would change your business. 2 people you talk to that change your business.
Jarrod and Grant.
Yes.
Well, you talking to us
right now. So you got comfortable. What got you all comfortable?
just making good money and
How much money were you making?
And being done,
How much money were you
and
making?
just not having any drive. Anyway, I got your guys' book.
How much money were you making?
Right now, I'm making $95,000 a year, which is pretty decent.
$95,000 $95,000 a month.
Yeah, exactly. So
how much you making? How much you making?
95 a month?
No, $95,000 a year.
Oh.
And you comfortable?
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
I'm only 26 years old. So
What's your
it's not
IQ?
that-
I don't care how old you are. If you're 12, man. How you gonna live on 95 grand a year, dog?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I read your book. And
what kind of watch you got? What kind of watch you got?
Hey, if your
kind of car you got,
your bank
man?
account got wiped clean today, what would you do?
Who told you that $95,000 a year was the number you could get comfortable at because you're 26 years old? You know what you did? You did with so many.
Sold.
You know what he did? He started comparing himself to other 26-year-olds.
Oh, man. That's
See, Jarrod used to think he was good looking until he saw me. And I said, Jarrod, don't do that to yourself. It'll always be a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, but I got better hair.
Dude, come on. We both got good hair, man. So, bro, who told you that $95K is a lot of money?
Yeah, I don't.
You understand the point I'm making right now?
Yeah,
Do you know how many people lived in Las Vegas that when the economy fell apart were making 90 grand a year and their life was ruined and they lost their home and they had, they had to file bankruptcy. I mean, there were a lot of people
30-year-old mortgage brokers making $950 a year driving Ferraris, okay, and now they driving freaking used Hyundais.
Gone.
Padow. So you need to sit down, bro. You need to sit down and you need to scare, just what Jarrod said, scare the shit out of yourself.
Okay.
Fear is an indicator of growth, bro.
Okay.
I like that.
Good. Yeah, well, that's
that
what I was
your
saying.
shit right there.
I got your 10X book, and I'm just really inspired to get
Dude,
going.
read that
Let's
chapter
go, man.
over and over and over again. All right. Next caller, DeAndre
You just
from
dumped on him like
Massachusetts.
that, man. Man, that was good, man, what he was asking. By the way, I want to just go back to what Barrett was saying. Chapter 10, competition is for sissies, which means you never compare yourself. Never compare yourself to somebody else's money, somebody else's creation, somebody else's product. Competition is for little babies.
DeAndre from Massachusetts, what's happening?
Look up into the sky if you see a banner this weekend. If you see
DeAndre.
air smoke with my sign, success.
DeAndre is
Success.
out.
If you see something, hashtag 10X.
So we're flying. We're talking.
The
We're
first
talking
100
about
people.
startups.
The first 100 people get a free download from me that will rock your life. Only place you can get it.
Hashtag 10X.
Anthony from New Jersey. Jesus. Come on, guys.
Anthony, New Jersey, from Jersey.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's happening, brother? How are you?
Man?
I'm good. I actually just closed the YouTube app, and so that I could actually speak to you guys.
Oh, good, man. Good,
Thanks
man.
thanks for that, man.
Thanks for doing that, man. You thinking about us, huh?
Definitely.
What's your girlfriend's name, man? What's your girlfriend's name?
Tiara.
Tiara?
Yes.
What's her phone number?
That's for me.
What?
That's for me. Why would I give you my girlfriend's phone number?
Because I probably already got it on my speed dial. What's up, man? What's your question?
All right, man. My question is, I called today, and I've been thinking a lot about this, reading your material. My question is, you identify, what you're good at, what you want to do, but, what questions should I ask myself every day?
Why?
I've been writing down my goals such that
Why? Why do you want to do what you do? Why you want to make the money you want to make?
Why?
Why do
You're
you
right.
wake
Why?
up every morning?
And I'm not talking about YMCA.
Okay.
Why?
Let's go to the Y. Don't mean let's go swimming. It means why. Dude.
Why?
Why? What do you want to do, bro? What do you want to do?
I want to train people. I'm into fitness. I've actually
Okay, good. So you're in startup mode.
How
You're in
much do you
startup
bench?
How much do I bench? 225.
Oh man, I can bench 225.
mode.
And I
Okay.
ain't
Who do you want to train, bro?
I want to train you.
Why?
Why not? Get more exposure. Everybody loves the 10X.
Why do you want more exposure?
Why do I want more exposure? There's 7 billion people in the world, right?
Yeah, but why do you want to reach 7 billion people?
because I feel as though it's a necessity to give a shit about your health.
Why?
Why? Why is that important to you, though?
Why is it important to me? Because my mother has diabetes. I have a family history of people who are obese.
Yeah.
It bothers me when I see people who are obese.
Why?
You get where we're going with this?
Yes, I do.
No, but dude, I don't think it really matters to you. I don't think you give a shit. This is just some bullshit story you tell yourself. You worry about your mom, diabetes. Look, if you're not following that up with action, man, you're like the guy that goes to church for an hour, prays, throws a freaking nickel into the freaking to the what's the thing called?
The offering tray.
The offering tray. And then you walk out and you're like, oh, yeah, I feel good about myself.
And then you go to the
and you're
strip
back
club
to
and
your
get drunk.
bullshit. You're back to your own bullshit. You don't give a shit about diabetes. I'm calling you out. Hey!
All right.
Dude, you need to
So I
write your
gotta
why
find
down.
out.
Write your why down every day. You're in startup mode every day. Every day. Why am I doing this? Why is it important? Why do I have to have this? Why will I die if I fail at this? Okay? Then go out and you spend every freaking second, every day, every second, and every penny you have making sure people know about you.
All right.
Market yourself, take the money, sell something, take the money, reinvest it in a company, and so you can go out. Follow your I did this thing last week about why God doesn't care about you.
Yeah, I saw that.
People hated on it, man.
No, I'm sure they did.
They hated on it so hard.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, dude, why you guys hating on me, man? I'm just telling you the truth, okay? I'm telling you the truth. You can't just pray 1 minute and do nothing the next.
Totally.
Faith without action is dead. That's straight out of the biblical.
That's from the Bible, man.
I'm dropping freaking ancient shit now,
that's
okay?
from the Bible.
That's right, bro. Look, faith without actions is dead. And so will the startup be if they don't follow up their ideas and their business plan, Jarrod, with some actions, okay? Hey, man, I hope that helps, brother. Find your why. Redefine it every day. Meredith from Toledo, Ohio.
Hello?
Meredith, welcome to the
how
show.
you doing, Meredith?
Good, how are you?
I told
We
Grant
are
we
so
need to
good.
behave before we took your call. I said, it's a lady, Grant. We
We're
got to
pulling
behave.
it in. We're pulling it in right now, okay?
All right.
We're going to get all
Keep it
conservative now.
together. You don't have to. I'm a car girl.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
okay.
All right. So my question is, I was an HR director for 8 years at a big car dealership, and got to travel the country and speak about recruiting because I figured out how to recruit these service techs. So I started my own business about 4 months ago, and it's going well. I have 8 dealerships signed up, but I'm at the point right now where can you grow too quickly, I guess is my question, because more people want to sign up, but if I don't fill the job orders, they're never going to ask me for help again. So I
Well,
would
see,
have to
now
hire
you're
somebody.
you're in startup phase again because you had a
Right.
startup when you had no clients, and now you have enough clients to where you need to go through your next phase of startup, where you recruit people, where you hire people, where you bring them on board, where you train them so that your business
Where you have a
can continue to
repeatable and
expand.
scalable business model. What we should do, what you should do, you know, there's an old saying, you know, work so hard until your idols become your rivals. And then it's hey, how do I get my rivals that used to be my idols to now be my partners? What we should do,
Right.
what you could do to scale up is to join a guy like me, because I got the resources. We should join
And the
forces.
reach.
Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman,
There you go.
and we could
I'm
blow
in.
up. But you got to move. You got to
I'm
leave
definitely
Ohio. You got to leave all those white people in Ohio and move down here. Move down here
Well,
to
I'm
South
in
America.
other markets right now, but you know, the problem is I'm nervous about bringing someone on so soon, and then what if it was too soon?
There is no
and then
place
that
for
person
nerves
doesn't-
in business.
Do you have kids?
Yeah.
Do you have kids? 3 kids?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you plan on the first one?
No, only 33.3% were like planned. The other 2 were like complete surprises.
Okay, so here's the deal. One
Surprise.
The 2 of the kids weren't even planned. Were you ready for it?
No,
That's
you're
a
never
startup. That was a startup business. Have you been successful in it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might
what'd
be
you do?
too soon to
you
tell.
squirted out the first 2. You planned on the third one. You kind of made it up as you went along. Welcome to startups.
Right.
That's what you're doing, man. You
Right.
got to expand. You got to expand. Now, what you need to do is bring some help on. You need some nannies to help you out because you need to pay attention to your business right now. You need a nanny.
And we do have a nanny. I do have a nanny.
What's your nanny's name and phone number?
No way, I'm keeping her.
Because I steal
But,
nannies, dude. See, she already knows that trick. Don't ever give your husband's
Right.
number away, but
Absolutely.
not your nanny's number.
That's right.
So, look, do you have any of my? I appreciate you following the show, first of all, and I would seriously love to talk to you about.
Yeah, Natasha Brooks is my good friend. So
Happy
I'll hook
birthday,
up
by
with
the
her.
way, Natasha. It's her birthday
Yeah.
today. And Natasha,
It
quit
is
telling
her
people they
birthday.
can get out of contracts. That's some bullshit, okay? Okay? Well, that's cool. Look, call me offline after this, Meredith, and let's talk about how I can help you, okay?
He's probably going to have the call
I
routed to me, so call me.
I'm serial, okay?
Call
Thanks
me.
for calling in. Kale, we got 3 more callers. Kale, don't take any more new people, okay? Kale or celery, carrots.
Dinosaur kale.
What's up? Kale. How does kale live in the state of cheese? Okay. Let's take Zane for Mass.
Sorry.
Zane.
I don't like veggies. What's up?
Who's this? Zane or Kale?
Zane.
Zane.
What's happening,
Zane? I'm glad I'm talking to Zane because I don't know if I could deal with Kale.
Yeah. Wisconsin.
He a quitter.
Hang up. Quit. What's up? What's your question, Zane?
You know
What's up,
Kale's
guys?
really good
What's up,
for
man?
you.
How you? First off, I want to ask, how you guys doing? How's GC? How's JT? How you guys doing today?
Man,
how,
we doing
how-
good,
How do we
Z.
look like we do?
Man.
What do you think? How's Jarrod doing on a scale from 1 to 10? Is Jarrod all here today?
Right now, honestly, Jared, I think you're at a 7 right now.
Oh, man. EMD, baby.
Whoa.
So first off, I want to show myself out on Twitter and Instagram. My Twitter is @Zane, ZAINSPS. Grant, I want you and all your people to follow me. And then my Instagram is Shots by Zane. So
Yeah, I didn't understand either one of them. So good luck.
I'm also in Vima. I'm on Mr. Baby Money, Alex Morton's organization.
Yeah.
I'm 18 years old, top 3% of the earners in Vima. And my problem is, I have a lot of guys starting up every single day in my business. Do I go out and 10X that bitch, and do I go out and talk to every single new person and train them? Or do I build different leaders in my organization to go and, help do that for me just because I have a lot of people, starting up? In your opinion, what's the more efficient way?
I'm going to go for quantity first. I'm going to go for quantity to find quality. I made the biggest mistake. One of the biggest mistakes I made in starting up my company is I stayed small too long. It's number 6 mistake that I made. I stayed small too long, okay? I kept thinking, I'm going to go for quality. I'm going to keep my little organization tight. I can control it. This is a mythology used by a lot of people. I'm going to stay small. I'm going to be able to touch everybody. Dude, don't do it. Go for quantity. Quantity will discover quality.
Hell yeah. I love it, Grant. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
And that's where we're at, Jarrod, right now with our company.
Oh, yeah.
We need another 20 people so that we can find out who's going to play and who's not. Not who's going to tell us in an application who's going to play, right?
Yeah. Some bullshit resume.
Yeah. What you smoking today, bro? Let's take DeAndre from Mass. DeAndre.
Yes, I'm here.
Why are you advertising that, man? It's a bad habit, bro. DeAndre, talk to me.
Hey, Grant, what's up, Jared? My name's Dondre Barrett. You guys can find me on Twitter at GoPro with Dondre.
Yeah.
Wow.
Instagram.
Now,
Yeah.
see, I can follow that.
Yeah. What's happened,
Absolutely,
Dondre?
guys.
What's your question?
Definitely. Well, I heard you guys talking about startups. I actually happen to be, a little bit of a wantrepreneur right now, but
What does that mean,
Yeah,
man?
it's
What's
like
that mean?
is it like you a wankster?
You a wanderer?
a little bit. I guess you could describe it. I mean, compared to you guys, I'm definitely a wankster. But right now, I'm
wankster.
trying to put my stuff together, trying to get my stuff out there. But really, I'm moving down to Miami pretty soon, and I want to know what could I do to come work for you guys.
Bring
What?
3-4 deals with you.
Yeah. Bring me some business. Bring me some paper.
Bring me some business. All right, I'm out in the field right now. I'm actually going to make a couple of sales. So I think I could definitely do that. I've been averaging a couple of sales every now and then. But
Dude, you want to come work for me, man? Start selling some of my books, my downloads to people. Get me a contract with bring me some freaking deals. I don't know. Everybody's like, I want to go work for this company. Then start working for them. If you want to go work for a company, start working for the company. It's what I'm telling you about startups. Jarrod, you get it?
Yeah,
Start
I
up.
get it.
Just think about starting a car. You start the car, then what do? You put it in drive. Unless, of course, you're going to close the garage door and suffocate yourself with carbon dioxide. Which I understand is becoming more and more popular all the time. Go ahead, have some.
I like the way it smells.
Go ahead, have some.
It smells good.
Okay. All right, we're talking about startups. I hope that helps, buddy. What you do is you put that car, start DeAndre, start your idea, put it in drive, baby. Take the brake out the car, pull the fucking rear view mirrors off, and just drive. Drive like you. What's the name of that game?
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto. In this case, you'd call it Grant Theft Auto.
Oh.
Okay. 10X your Grand Theft Auto. This weekend, folks, I want you to look up in the skies from San Francisco to New York, from Miami to Los Angeles. Look up into the skies. And when you see the banner, when you see the puff clouds, and it gives you a message, selfie your shit, have the message in the back, and tweet it with a 10X hashtag. Hashtag 10X. My name's Grant Cardone. This is at Jarrod Glandt, my partner in crime. Every week we come to you to share the hustle.
Yeah, I see. I'm your pick.
Share the hustle. If you got a 7, if you're a 7 the way that Jarrod is today, we just keep pushing the hustle at you until you're a 10 because we want you to
You ain't ever a 10. You can't ever be a 10.
You're right. You're right.
You can never be a 10.
Next time we're going to get back with these people, it's going to be Thursday afternoon. This is Labor Day weekend, folks. This is a long weekend for you to get your hustle on while everybody else goes to sleep.
Takes a break.
If you like the show, hit like, comment. Mm-hmm. We actually respond to comments. I do more so than Jarrod does. It happens.
Got to sell shit, you know.
Yeah. Every day you're in startup, right, Jarrod?
Every day. Don't stay small. Reinvest in yourself. Okay?
Every last penny. I'm telling you, every last penny you got reinvested in yourself and your company and your marketing.
Dude, just stay in startup mode. Always act like you're number 2. Always act like you're number 2. Stay hungry.
Okay, be great, folks.
Because nothing else pays.
My own fault. And my only fault is I don't realize how great I really am.
Where my champions at? Where my champions?